Hi everybody, welcome back to another plan with me. I'm Erica Drummond, or Ricky Mickey Plans if you are watching on or seeing me on Instagram. I am planning in my classic size happy planner for lots of stuff in here. The week of November 30th through December 6th. And I've got lots of extra stuff in here that I will go through in a bit, I'm sure. I'm going to put it off to the side for now. This goes off to the side. And I'm taking my pages out of my planner so they can lay flat, and it makes it nice and easy. And I'll just put this off to the side. Everything's going off to the side. As you can see, I like to plan with Post-it notes. So I have a lot of Post-it notes in here. Most of these will get moved to next week. Some of these will get thrown out, and that's just how it goes. My inspiration for this week are these stickers right here. This is the Homebody Seasons book that I didn't use in the fall because as much as I love these pumpkins, I just really wanted fall colors, and they weren't fall colors. But I love these. These are so classic and vintagey sort of, and I just love them. And I love that the red is actually almost a pink. I want to say it's light red. That sounds really dumb, but it's not like a cherry red, you know? So I've got this washi here. I've got these washis that might be too orange, but I'm gonna try them. Kind of a wood grain one, because I feel like this looks sort of, I don't know, rustic sort of. Some light greens, and if I don't like the light greens, I have some dark greens. We'll see. There's no way I'm using all those, but I've got them if I want them. So those are right there. But yeah, this is, I'll step out of this. I won't only use this, but these are my inspiration. So let's see here. I was gonna try to do something different this week in decorating, but I think I'm gonna kind of go with the way that I do it. I want to feel comfortable this week. I don't want to step out of my zone too much. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with just kind of going with my normal way of doing things. And my normal way of doing things is to mark our activities and appointments first, and then come back and do decorating. So what I'm looking for here are these boxes. I do have colorful boxes, which I'm gonna grab across the room, of course, that I can also use as well. I don't know what colors in here will really match. This is my favorite size box right here. And see, none of these greens are quite right. They're a little too bold. Do you see what I mean? This is close, but not, what do they say? Close, but no cigar. So if I'm using colorful boxes, it's either gonna have to be silver or gold or black. I almost feel like black is too harsh, but I may end up doing it. But for now, I'm gonna try to just use these. I've never done that before, but I'm gonna try it. So let's get down to business here. Are there more? Is it just this page? Those say to do. This, by the way, is the Farmhouse book, which I thought the colors matched really nicely. So it's pretty much just this page, I think. Let's see if there's anything else. This is the Homebody book. There are probably some boxes in here I could use. See, again, the gray is just not, green's just not right, but the gray, that taupey color, I could use those. Okay, so there's where it's at for me. Okay, so let's do this. So my husband has a church planning meeting on Monday. I'm looking at my Google Calendar to see if there's anything else. And then we have shot and trash night as well. I'm not gonna use these peaches because it's not, well, this dark one could work. Yeah, okay. Wow, I am babbling. All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna use this taupey one for trash and shot night. That's gonna go here. I'm gonna use this greenish one for my husband's meeting. I'm gonna scoot that up here. And then I'm going to take these 2 Post-its and move them to next Monday because they happen every Monday. Okay, dance practice. My daughter will still have dance practice on Tuesday, so I'll put that down. And I'm going to put that kind of right here. I'm thinking of keeping my to-dos in one area this week. We'll see if I end up doing that or not, but that's kind of my thought right this minute. Calc night is not happening because we are back to virtual school. We've had a few outbreaks at our school, but mostly it's because we've run out of substitutes when teachers get sick. And so we've gone virtual again. But even though it's virtual, she still has dance practice. They are still doing that. So I will put another dance practice on Thursday night. That Post-it came off. And I'll put that kind of even with that other one because it's at the same time. This, I can't just flip. It has to go on the one over here that I remember laid off to the side. That is crooked. Where's my spatula? I don't mind a little bit of crooked, but for some reason that one screams crooked to me. I'm not sure if that's any different. All right, violin lesson. She's not going to go to this week, so I'm just going to move the Post-it. It's generally every Friday, but this week's a little different. Game nights are all still happening, and I think I'll use these 3 stickers that kind of are all the same for game nights. We do our game nights virtually, so yeah, it's kind of fun. You just do it on, like, some of them we do on Zoom, some we do on Google Meet, but yeah, it's kind of neat. It's a neat way to do things. And I'm putting them at the end of the night. I am mostly chronological planner, so when I say mostly chronological, you know, as things get added in, it changes. You know, because things will get added as the week happens. It's just not, I don't know everything in advance. Is that how I should say that? And I'll tell you in a minute why I moved these up, because I think this corner lends itself to decoration really well, so I'm not gonna do a to-do list on Sunday, and so yeah. Dance practice. I ran out of this dark peach. Should I use the light peach? I think I'll go with the green. So dance practice here will be green. And then church, I'll need a bigger one. So I'm gonna try to pull from here. Let's see. This is a good size. Do I want the green or do I want this gray? I think I'm gonna go with the green. So I need a little bit bigger for church because we have to mark like the worship service and the fellowship thing that we do, and sometimes there's a meeting and all that stuff. So I'm going to take these Post-its and move them to next week real quick while I'm thinking about it. So sorry to abandon you for a moment. Moving all these to next week. It's just a really good way to organize things like that, if you ask me. All right, so those are my main appointments and events. Now there are a few more. I'm going to show you how to make a sticker, and I put that in air quotes for a reason. This is simply a text box that I made in a light taupe color because I thought it would go with kind of vintagey look of what I'm doing here. And I needed a long box because I needed something that would span 3 days. And none of the Happy Planner stickers are that long. So I wanted this height, but long enough to span multiple days. So I seriously just made a text box, printed it out on regular printer paper. I could have cut this on my Silhouette or my Cricut, but it's fine to cut it because it's just a rectangle. And then I'll take this guy and I will just use a glue stick And that's really it. And so now I have to decide where I want to put this. This is for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. My son is going out of town to visit a friend. Yes, they're going to be careful. Yes, they're both taking COVID tests before they visit each other. Probably take them after they get home. I think I'm just going to put it at the beginning of the day. Generally things that span more than one day, or that even span the entire day, I just put at the top of the page. So if something is the entire day, you'll see it at the top. So yeah, that I will mark that my son is going to visit his friend, because he is in college, but he has been virtual this entire year so far, and he's going to be virtual all next semester, and so he just hasn't seen any of his college friends and hate it for him. So we're supporting this little visit. Again, they're being very careful. We are back to virtual school, so I made myself some cute little virtual schooling stickers that I want to stick on here. And I'm trying to decide if I want to back them with something. Like I could put them over top of some washi to make them stand out, or I could just stick them on there. Could put them on some of these stickers. You see what I mean? That'd be really cute. I could do that, couldn't I? I think I'm gonna try that, question mark, I don't know. Or I could do it with one of these. That's cute, it's got that little stitching. I wonder if these stickers I made will fit on there and still show the stitching. I think that could work, right? All right, I think I'm gonna do that. Now my sticker is stuck on there. Come off. All right, move that to the side, and then I'm gonna take these and where's my thingy? So I like to just tear my washi if I can. So much easier. And I don't know why, but I guess just for like the sake of visual interest, I don't want these to line up perfectly. I don't know, I could have just taken this straight across, but I wanted to do something a little bit more visually interesting, for lack of a better word. And then I'll pull these off. I'm really, really sorry that I am a soft talker, and sometimes it's hard to hear me, so I apologize for that. I'm hoping for Christmas I can get a microphone that'll hook up to my iPhone, and then that'll just hopefully help that a little bit. And then again, since it's an all-day thing, you know, we're in virtual school all day, I put it toward the top. Do I really need to mark these? I don't know, but I am. The reason I say that is because I'm not going to forget, but I think it's more for, sometimes I look back at my planner, you know, it'll be like, how long have we been doing this? Or when was that again? And so, even though I'm not going to forget these are virtual school days, while I'm, you know, in the week, I could forget later when that actually started, because we've not been virtual school the whole year. This just started a bit ago. That's not centered. Tweezers are missing. There they are. If you can't really see around your big fat fingers, you can use tweezers. Ta-da! All right, let me put the rest of these stickers on here. Okay, so that is that. Then I want to mark a few things for my son, not because he'll need them, but because it helps me like talk to him, to be like, hey, I know this is happening in your life right now. So the last day of their regular semester is Thursday. That seems so early to me, so early. So I want to mark that, and again, it's an all-day thing, so it's going up to the top here. So that's for his last day of the semester of classes. And I'm not putting that to next week, because that doesn't happen next week. And then they have this thing called Reading Week, where he goes to school, and that will start on Friday. So Reading Week is like, I don't know, it's almost like extra study week before finals happen. So if classes end, then a week of reading week, and then finals week after that. So yeah. So that just, it'll, like I said, it just kind of prompts me when I look in my calendar to have a conversation with him and to be able to talk to him about what's going on in his life, you know? Okay, anything else? I like to-do lists. Should probably get some to-do lists in here, right? So what do I want to do for to-do lists? Do I want boxes? Like, I think there were some cute boxes in one of these books. It must have been the other one. Or do I want bullet points, or do I want checklists? Those are your three big choices when making to-do lists. A box, checklists, or bullet points. So when I say a box, I'm talking like these kind of things. And they're pretty cute, actually. I thought there was a, yeah, this green one. I think I like that. So I'm going to use this, and then I remember there was one in the front that didn't match, but it goes. Yep. Here we go. So 2 greens, and then I don't even know if you'll be able to see this one. I don't like generally white stickers, but it's got that burlap-y kind of header on it. Okay, so I'm gonna just go with bullet points on Saturday. I'm going to put, I know I need a good to-do list on Monday. Monday's always lots to do on Mondays. We're supposed to get 1 to 2 inches of snow on Monday. Can you believe that? I guess you only care about that if you know where I'm from. I live in the Midwest, so if you live in like Colorado, you're like, I've already had that. To-do list on Wednesday. I don't generally have as much to do on Friday. Like I try to get everything done before Friday, so I'm not stressing on Friday. So I'm gonna put this on Thursday. And then I can do bullet points, either stickers or drawn in on other days. Like I know I'll wanna do things on, you know, everybody does things on Saturdays, but I generally don't put to-do lists on Sundays. And I know I'll do things on Tuesdays, so I'll probably do bullet points there too, just to keep it visually interesting a bit. I like that visually interesting thing today, don't I? Okay, now let's play with some stickers and some washi. Stickers and washi. What if I do something along the bottom? That's not really the right color now that I look at it. I guess it's close. Do I want to pull in wood when I've got all this burlap? Look, does that work? Let me try some other washi. What about a gray wood grain instead of brown? Ooh, I think I like that better. It matches my desk too. Yeah, I think I like that better. So I think I'm gonna go with that just to help give myself that rustic look I'm going for. So I'm gonna go all the way across the page with that. Am I on camera? Hope I'm on camera. I just like how this washi at the bottom of the page just adds a whole lot of... What did I do? Do you see that? Oh my goodness. I have never done that. Okay, tape. Scotch tape. Oh my. I've never done that. And there's dog hair. Okay, let's line that up. Can you believe I did that? All right, you might not be able to see on camera, but I'm just gonna lay this Scotch tape here. And then I'm going to redo the washi, and I'll tell you why, because I think since the washi tore as well, if I can reinforce it on the back with the Scotch tape and then on the front with the washi tape, then it'll be taped on both sides. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's angry with me. Oh, it's angry. Oh. Maybe I'll do Scotch tape and washi tape on the front. I've never done that. That is wild. I'm gonna actually just go over instead of trying, and I'll just cut it off. Okay, so Scotch tape, and then fresh washi tape. So now it's been taped 3 times. Scotch tape on the back, Scotch tape on the front, washi tape on the front. Which is not really fair to call it front and back, because it'll be the front next week. What I'm calling the back is. And I'm just gonna cut off that Scotch tape right there and hope that that holds. Because I do take my pages out in and out quite a bit. So I'm gonna hope that that really holds. Ah! That was not what I wanted to have happen. Oh my goodness. I hope that washi's worth it. All right, I do think I want to put some more washi along the bottom of the working part. And so I'm going to move this up a bit. I'm going to move this up a bit. When I'm talking about the working part, I'm talking about like the boxes, you know, the days, and not the edges and not this sidebar. And so I like to put a little washi sometimes just on the working part. And thin washi works really nicely. I think this is too, it doesn't have enough dusty element to it. Do you know what I mean? So I don't like that. This is almost, I'm comparing it to here. This works. It's a little jewelly. I love this washi. It is technically a chalkboard, but you can cut it into strips and just make it like a dark green. I think I'm gonna do that. I do this all the time. I've never actually used this as a chalkboard, I don't think. So I'm going to grab my cutting mat and lay this washi out. And it has these lines, because sometimes when you lay washi down, it kind of curves. It doesn't stay straight. And so you can lay it along those lines. And then you get your long ruler. And then you get your X-Acto knife. And your long ruler, if you have a clear one like this, it has these lines on it, do you see? And so I can line those up with the edge of the washi. Push nice and hard down. You don't have to push super hard with your knife, but you have to push downward very hard with your ruler to keep things from slipping. Then I'm gonna do the same at the top. And you don't have to just do this with chalkboard washi. You could do this with any. I'm just kind of showing you how I do it with what I've got. And so now I can pull this up, and I can pull this up, and I have 2 nice thin strips of washi. That one has a little bit of white on it, but I'm cool with that. And if I don't like it, I can just take some of this again. So I will take this thin strip of washi here, and I will go along the working section at the bottom here. I like the darkness of this. See how washi curves? See what I'm saying? I think you need to ground your pages with something dark, whether you do it with black or a dark brown, or in this case, I'm doing it with a dark green, but something needs to ground it. I am not a visual designer, but I feel like that makes logical design sense. I might be making it up, but it feels like it makes sense to me. So again, just take this, and it does have that little narrow strip that the other side doesn't have, which may end up bugging me, but I'm gonna leave it there for now. Did you see a second ago I almost tore again? Like, I don't think I'm pushing hard enough with this is what's happening. And this is just a I think it's a scraper for like my cutting machine, but you can use a credit card or a gift card or whatever. All right, I just like how that darkness, I don't know why I have a paper clip on there, browns it a bit. Dog hair. Okay, let's get to the fun stuff. I want to put some of these down. I don't know exactly where I want to put them, so I'm going to grab some, wax paper, and that way I can kind of lay them around and see what I want. I love these. I just love the kind of classic feel. It's not super bold or in your face. Sometimes I feel like, I don't know, this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but like Christmas and even like patriotic stuff, it can get so bold with the red and the green, or the red, white, and blue, and it's like those primary colors, and it almost feels childish. So that's just me. I just don't like the bold all the time. I like it sometimes, but not always. So I wanted something more soft here. All right, I have no idea how I want to do this. I have no idea what I want to do. How do I want to do this? Huh. I had this plan, but I didn't really have a plan. I just had an inspiration, but not a plan. Okay, I'm gonna hold this, and I'm gonna think about this and this area, and see if there's anything in this Homebody Seasons book that's like, you know, a quote or a decoration. See, there are more of them. I could use more of them, lots of them. Let's see, and I don't want to pull in the blue. I'm just using the green and the red. Every season serves a purpose. The best time. Life is better in a warm sweater. Oh, I adore that. That's so cute. I so embody that. It's not bold though. I just said I don't want bold. Come on, Erica. This. Wonder if that sticker will show up. Look at that. Do you see that? So then I take this and I put this over it. Love it. And then I take this guy and I'm gonna put him down here. I think I want him down here. And then I can move these two back down a little further. Remember I had them at the bottom before? So now I can move them a little further down so I have some more space to write in my planner above them. I hear my dog walking around outside my room that I'm in. He wants in so badly. That is cute. I'm happy, happy, happy. Paradise does not have to be tropical. Shopping list. I could divide my sidebar in half and have a to-do part and a shopping list part. Joy. I like this joy one. That's sweet. It's tiny, but it's still cute. I'll tell you what I was thinking with this shopping list one. I don't want this because it's got the blues in it. So if I just cut this, I mean, because look, it's kind of two stickers stuck together anyway, right? Like even in its design. So now I have that. I think I can do that. Paradise does not have to be tropical. That is cute. I may end up using that. Wrap gifts, send cards. Time to gather beautiful moments. That's so sweet. The days are merry. There we go. Or winter days. Days are merry. I'm going to use this up here at the top. Let's line it up with the line here on the graph. That's still crooked. I'm done. It's going to be crooked. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do a top priority or to-do. I don't want today's focus because this is kind of a running to-do list. Now let's put him over top of this. No, that looks ridiculous. Let's not do that. That looks dumb. Let's just put that on there. That's crooked the other way. What is wrong with you, Erica? This one's crooked this way, and this one was crooked this way. Top priority, and then I'll go about halfway down. And then I'll make this part a shopping list down here. Doesn't give me a ton of space. Okay. Feel like I'm gonna move this again. Sorry, I know it's painful to watch somebody peel up a sticker over and over and over again. I'm just trying to give myself a little more room for my to-do list, because I do use that sidebar to-do list quite religiously. All right, I think what I'm gonna do with these things is kind of cut them in half lengthwise and put them along some spots here. If that doesn't make sense, hopefully it will in a minute. Do I trust myself to cut these? Oh my gosh, do you hear my dog? He's losing his ever-loving mind. Okay, so if I take this and kind of go along that line there, see what I'm saying? And then I can still write here, and I can even still put stickers there and overlap it. It's okay, but yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna try to do here. Yeah, I'm liking it. All right, and then I do want to do some bullet points. So here's what I'm gonna do. These drive me crazy, and I'll tell you why. They're too close together. I don't write that small. And remember I said I don't want to use the blue. So this you might think me completely persnickety and nuts, but I'm gonna cut these into pieces and put them down as bullet points. Like so. Again, call me persnickety. I don't care. You're not wrong. But that's what I'm going to go for. Okay, I don't know. It was a try, and I still have these left over, and I'll just put them back in the book. I don't know. I don't know if I love that look, but you know, you never know till you try. Okay, so everything I need is done. I've got boxes for my activities and appointments. I don't have icons. Not everything's done. I'm gonna put my icons down. This will just take me a second here. So I love using icons because I can quickly and easily mark my activities, and I don't have to actually write as much. So I just write the time. I usually put Zoom stickers on these, but I don't think I want something that bold and black today, so I'm not going to do it. And I usually put Google Meets here, but again, I don't want something that bold on this spread, so I'm gonna leave it off. Now, back to Violin Land. Where'd that go? I did forget one thing that we have, and that is on Friday. I was looking at my calendar to be sure. So I need another box that's substantial enough to write in. So I think I'll use this gray one. I think I like this size better. I am so sorry if you hear my dog losing his mind. I think I'll put it, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm fine to just put a sticker over top of this if I'm doing it in the middle of the week, but since this is during my pre-planning time, I can actually just do it the way I want it. So I'm gonna move this down toward the bottom of this to-do list. That way this sticker I'm putting doesn't cover as much of the greenery. Like I said, I have no problem really covering the greenery normally, but since I can do it right now because that sticker's fresh, if I was putting this down, let's say on Thursday, it'd just go over top because you can't pull them up and it's too much work. But in the process, I can. And this is why my daughter doesn't have a violin lesson, because she actually has a violin gig that night, which is kind of crazy. She and her friends are getting paid to play. What is my dog losing his ever-loving mind about? Can you hear that? Oh, doggy dog. Sorry about that. All right. I do have more washi I could put down, but I don't think I need to. I think this is good. I like the light and airy look of it. I like the classy look of it. I like that it's Christmassy, but not gaudy. I don't think it's gaudy. Not sure about the shopping list, but you know, I gotta try something new. So yeah, I think that's my spread. So thanks for watching. If you liked it, give me a little thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't yet. I'd love for you to do that. And if you have friends who are in the planning community, share it with them because I'd like to connect with some more people. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Happy planning. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Bye-bye. All right, real quick, I did add this little joy sticker on here, and I want to add a bow tab because these are so cute. They're like peachy pink, and then they have green iridescence in them, and I just think I was going to add, let me show you what I was going to do. I was going to add these scallop things at the top and kind of have them, can you see the top? Kind of have them peeking over the top and like put one on the back side as well. But I think that's going to be too much for me to handle. So I'm just going to use one of these bow tabs because it's adorable. And, you know, bows at Christmas, it makes sense, right? And I think I'll put it here for the first day of the month. I could put it anywhere along the top, but I'm going to put it there. These are from the Planner Society. She has them in tons of colors, and they just fold perfectly over. And a cute little bow tab. So, yeah, I just wanted to add that on. So, there we go. Now I'm done. Thanks again. Bye-bye.